Hello, class of 2015. I'm Noah McGinnis. I'm running for the position of president. Before I start elaborating on this year's plans for the class of 2015, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. I was born in Portsmouth, Virginia, to a father who is a 20-year Navy veteran and a mother who I simply can never replace. I was born 3 months premature, which means I was 3 months earlier than my due date. I was facing many challenges, including asthma, and also a lot of dental problems. I was truly a miracle baby, and as I grow older, I continually thank the man up above for that. I currently serve as an NHS officer, and I'm working on a 3-year letterman for 2 varsity sports, including soccer and tennis. Now that you know a little bit about me, it's time to talk business with the class of 2015. To begin with, my running mate for vice president is Jenny Year. She's one of the most caring and responsible students I know running for this position. This is a prime reason that Jenny and I work well together is because we both are working towards one ultimate goal of the class of 2015 will be the best class to ever walk the halls of Citrus High. A big dream I have is to get many students involved in our class discussions, simply because the more students involved, the better the class is represented when voting for topics of discussion. We'll vote for many things this year, including our senior class trip, our homecoming float, our class shirts, and fundraisers. The first plan that will take action is the homecoming float. As all of you know, we're 2-time reigning champs, soon to be 3, and that's a promise. Personally, this is my favorite time of the year because our class comes together as one. We have no cliques, just very dedicated students dedicated to one goal, which is to beat out the opponents, which would be the freshman, sophomore, and senior classes. It's like we're one big family protecting our rights because we own the homecoming parade. Let's be honest here. Our float designs and architecture and colors will be based on the democracy of our students. Whichever idea gets the most votes is the idea that will be used during the homecoming parade. I really look forward to leading the class on that behalf. Next, when we get some quiet time, we're having sign-ups. I know you can go to Mr. Neruda now to be a class representative, and you should totally do that. There's one catch. You got to pay $15 for the dues, which is basically like an entrance fee because we're trying to have more money this year so we can do more as one big Citrus High student council. However, if you sign up for a class representative and I get in as president, I will have certain jobs for you to do, and basically my class representatives will be my recruiters. Recruiters for the students, which we have a lot of them, to try to recruit them into our meetings so we can get the popular vote, a more represented vote. The class representatives will be the workhorse of our student council. Not to mention that you can add this to your resume for your future. Class shirts will also be a big hit this year. We'll have many ideas based upon the fact that our students will decide. Students submit ideas and we pick one based upon the popular vote. This year we're going to be discussing the possibility of a tank top style for the summer heat. This does not mean we won't have regular shirts or long sleeve shirts either, because as data shows, you guys enjoyed those last year as well. It's up to you, the student body of 2015, to decide what kind of shirts we want, and I'll make sure that the popular vote is the represented vote. Now, a very popular topic of discussion, our senior trip. It will most likely be cruise-based. The destination of the cruise is unknown, and the cruise line is unknown, because that's up to you guys. We'll be having sign-ups for the trip, and the sooner you sign up, the better. This does not mean you have to turn your money in or anything. It just means that you're interested on going to the trip. Money, money, money. I know most of you are thinking of that. It's all right. Take a deep breath. If we do good on our fundraisers, we can lend out a helping hand. The cost of the cruise will to be determined, but will be anywhere around $300 to $500 per person. This all depends on where you guys want to go as a class and what the majority votes for. I'd be overjoyed if our whole class went on the trip, but it's highly unlikely. We'll not be going through the school for clearance on the class trip. However, we will be going through parent chaperones because I think that is a better idea, and I think that we'll have a more fun trip because if a school even approved of us going, there'd be extreme restrictions, so they're not held responsible for anything. To the more challenging aspect of student council, fundraisers. Now, fundraisers are hard, but I could use one word to describe them. We didn't do many last year, however, the ones we did do worked out very well. A little fundraisers that you'll see coming back this year are candy grams and possibly the popcorn bags. One goal I'd like to set for a fundraiser this year is to represent the class of 2015 at the Relay for Life. Not really a fundraiser, but it'd be well to do because it really represents us to the community, and we'll get a lot of community service out of it. Last but not least at all, I like to throw a social at the end of the year to celebrate all of our accomplishments that we've done throughout our junior year. You know, they say junior year is the hardest year, so why not throw a little ice cream party or something, have some games. The more students that go, the better. On top of that, we can celebrate the very bittersweet fact that our senior year is right on the horizon, and we're about out. To conclude, a vote for Noah as president and Jenny as vice president is a vote for a future filled with success. The big picture is our class being able to talk about memories that we have at our 10th year reunion. Jenny and I worked very hard to provide the opportunities to accomplish that. And that's a promise. I dream of a class that walks down the graduation aisle in unison, where we can put all judgments aside and enjoy the fact that we've all grown together as one big family. Please take the time to vote in the morning or at lunch of this week, or next week. It's undecided. For a president and a vice president who wants to serve you. Remember, it's not what the class can do for you, it's what you can do for the class. So please, vote and vote right. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.